Welcome back to the Toffee Blues, your source for all things Everton. My name's Connor Williams, and we're back with another one of the end of season player reviews. This time it is on Carlos Alcaraz, on loan, who is now Everton player. We've taken upon ourselves the obligation to buy, which is great to see. And this is a player that I'm excited to get into. So let's go into his stats first of all. This season, he has played 16 games in all comps for Everton with 2 goals and 3 assists. One in the FA Cup, 15 games in the Premier League, and his 2 goals and 3 assists came from there as well, which is great to see. In terms of his stats, we'll go down them now. He's got 2 goals from an XG of, I think it's 1.79. Yeah, 1.79, which is fantastic. Really, really great to see that from him. An expected assists of 0.68, and he's got 3 assists, so that's fantastic. In terms of pass accuracy, 83.4% pass accuracy, 66% accurate long balls, which is, again, really, really good to see. I think we can tell that he's a good chance creator. He's missed one big chance this season, unfortunately, but he's created 6 big chances and has 0.9 key passes per game, which is, again, really, really great. Successful dribbles, 9, which is about 50% of his dribbles are successful. Dispossessed 13 times, only 5 tackles, 1, 15 aerial duels, 1, which is impressive. 62% of his aerial duels are won, which is really, really impressive. Dribbled past 8 times. His defensive side isn't very good, but we have predominantly been playing him in the centre and on the attack on the left-hand side. Um, I actually really, really like him for what it's worth. Interceptions per game, 0.4, 0.7 tackles per game. I really like Alcaraz. His key moment, I think the Newcastle goal is really, really, really good. And it's really hard to not pick that. It's also really hard not to pick the Merseyside derby because he's a wind-up. But his best game is Crystal Palace. I tell you what, his best game was Crystal Palace. He got an assist for Beto and he scored. That's his best game. His best moment for me was the goal against Newcastle, the cross from Mikalenko, the towering header. I said it when I was watching it at home, and I've said it since on the channel. It was Tim Cahill-esque in the way his body got up for it. It was just a great headed goal, and it's nice to see an attacking midfielder behind the striker that can pick up goals like that once again at Everton under David Moyes. It might be nostalgia and recency bias for me picking that, but yeah, that's that's my highlight of the season. In terms of next season, just carry on how he was, just keep carrying on. He's great at creating chances, which is fantastic to see. He's great at um he's great at scoring. He can pick out a pass. I think he's a really, really good player. He's high in progressive passes. His pass completion's good. I think, and I said it to Cal on the monthly review when we discussed that we'd made him permanent. I can see why Southampton fans were a bit annoyed that he left their club. And I think that potentially he could end up being a really, really big fan favourite for Everton. I think he's got that. I think he's just got that attitude that it's just something about him where I think fans will love him quite dearly. I guess it's a bit of the tenacity as well that he's got in him. It's the fact that he can be a little bit of a wind up as well, as we've seen. But yeah, I think he could end up being a very, very popular player at Everton, which is great to see. It's what, the fans are dying out for. It's David Moyes back at Everton. If we could get a player that we all love as well, that'd be great. And I see a lot of people saying about, modern day football, how many people go and leave the club. I see a lot of people say they don't really have favourites anymore in football, or they try not to get attached, which is fair. And I think it's a bit of a sad thing that we've lost in modern football, but I think he could be a really big fan favourite, which only means heartbreak in the end, I think, because he's only 22. But yeah, what a fantastic player. I think fans will really adore him next season if he carries on playing well. Obviously, he's got to keep performing, but I think he will. And I think fans will really like him. So more again from him next season. The fact that he's so good at his progressive passes, his through balls. I think that's a player we don't really have at Everton. Um, I keep going on about it, but the progressive passes really do help you move up the field. and he had 42 progressive passes. He had um and then he had 19 progressive carries, so he really is a good player to get that ball up the pitch. In terms of a rating this season, he hasn't played as many games. He's only played 770 minutes. I'm going to give him a seven. I'm going to give him a seven. I think that's completely fair. I think he's had a great first season with a couple of cameos he's had. And I think hopefully next season we can move on. And I'm sat here next season going, what a season. Nine, 10, but nine, maybe nine, maybe a 10, he might be the first. But yeah, I'm gonna give him a seven for this season. That's all we got time for though. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Comment down below your thoughts and your rating for Alcaraz. Look forward to reading them. See you soon.